Yo guys, in today's video I'm doing some head studies, studying of the head, not its anatomy, I guess just understanding the basic planes and shapes of the head, because obviously the head is the current focus for anatomy before I move on to any other part. Right now I decided to rewatch Sung Moo Hyo's illustration course from, I forgot what to say. I'll put the name of the company on the screen. And yeah, I picked it up again because initially I was using it, right? I'll show some images here. Initially I was using it, yeah. But then all of a sudden, like, my ego just got the best of me, right? And before I'm doing this like voiceover for the video, I was just looking at like ego aesthetic, right? And then these are the things that came up, and I was just looking at it, I was just like, wow. Like, you see how just detrimental ego is on you as a person, right? Because when you're egotistical, you're not in a state of learning. You think you're better than everyone, and you move away from things too quickly, right? An egotistical person refuses to go through struggle. Why? Because their ego blinds them to only wanting to do the things they're good at. And what does that mean? You're not gonna make any progress. And that's the same issue I had, bro. I would grab I'd practice for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I started doing all these different angles, different directions and stuff in perspective, and I didn't even know how to do the basic front and side or 3/4 angles properly. Like I was building consistency and definitely getting better at those angles before, but then I just decided to ruin my progress and start practicing all these different angles, even though I barely understood how to do the basic ones. And I just started to kind of speed draw them. I wasn't taking them as seriously, right? But I think the reason I wasn't taking them, it wasn't even that I was taking them as seriously. It just felt like they were lower effort, right? I would mentally, I think egotistically, I would claim, I'm putting in lots of effort. But like, if I look at the truth, like I was not putting in any effort. Like this right here is effort, bro. This took me because I was watching it whilst I was drawing this. This took me roughly what? Like both of these maybe like 33 minutes plus to do those two practice studies, right? And these ones were slightly shorter because obviously you're just plotting it onto the reference. But I was definitely, actively thinking about, okay, this goes there, this goes there, this goes there. So overall I'd say it was like roughly an hour 20-ish session, roughly, in total. Maybe it might be slightly longer, but that's roughly what I remember. But yeah, and then I compared it to, and then doing this really it brought out humility. But when I was looking at the humility aesthetic and comparing it to the ego aesthetic, bro, it's a clear difference, bro. An egotistical person is too focused on themselves. Not themselves, but just proving how smart they are, right? Whilst a humble person is focused on, what are they focused on? They're focused more on learning, right? Learning and just being smarter than they previously were, right? I honestly think that's probably been my biggest mistake as an artist, is just moving on too quickly, perceiving as if I've already mastered something when I'm still completely poo and just dog shit at something. So yeah, it's definitely going to be something I struggle with. I mean, I have to teach myself again to slow down and stop trying to move fast, move speed, because obviously I like to play lots of sports, so it's kind of something I kind of replicate in my artwork, which I shouldn't do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.